Oh, we are back, baby. How are you? We are back. Happy Monday. I don't know. I don't know if you had a great fucking weekend. I know I did. Holy shit. I was fucking baked last night. I was baked is an understatement. If you were here last night and you saw me, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember half. I don't remember half of what you remember. Yesterday was a good day. Holy fuck, was I fried? How fucking baked was I? I wasn't half baked. I was fully baked last night. Holy shit. God damn, that was great. It took me half a day to just snap out of it. Like, dude, what the? I didn't even go jogging. I just laid down and knocked the fuck out. And here we are. Here we are. Round two. Round two. This is like round. Bro, if we started counting rounds, I could have easily, I could have easily gone jogging tonight. I could have easily gone jogging tonight. Nope, we opted to tap out, tap, tap out. Despicable. Come on, bro. You gotta get out there. You gotta give the body a rest. Yeah, that mecha thing. That mecha thing. Robert, I smoked some ganja last night. God, I was flying, bro. I was flying. I was flying. I needed to talk to Charlie. Holy shit. Were you here last night? I don't know if you were here. I sound hungover. I sound like I'm high. You got destroyed last night. Me too. Me too. Look, somebody gave me the little mecha. Bro, I took two hits of that shit, walked back in, and I was like, holy fuck, where's Charlie? There you go. Sounds like a good Sunday to me. Sounds like something I would do in the morning. Something like something I would do at early 7 a.m. Wine, half a bottle of whiskey. You are an animal. I love it. I love it. I'm still feeling it too, brother. I went to work like a fucking zombie, dude. I mean, there's nobody in my office, it's just me. The the boss is on vacation. You sound more relaxed. I sound high. Hi. Yesterday's broadcast was hi, hi, how are you? How high are you? Whoa. How high are you? Hi, me too. Would you smoke with? No, by myself. Doug's brother gave me a little, a little stick, a little joint. Bro, that shit is potent. I took a first hit. I'm like, you know what? This is pretty good. Yeah, it reminds me of Roberts. And then I decided to do a second hit. Yeah, yesterday's broadcast was poetic. Was poetic. Was poetic to say the least. I was so high last night. I was even telling people I can hear those fucking letters behind me. I can hear the Matrix. Oh man, that was fucking awesome, bro. But then in the morning, you wake up. I mean, I don't wake up. I wasn't feeling trashed, but yeah, but your feet drag for a while. You're like, holy fuck, right? I was dragging for a while. I came home, brother. I just ate chicken rice, and I loaded that fucker with hot sauce, and I took a 2 hour nap. I didn't go jogging. Does your brain even fucking rest when you're? I think your brain just continues to work fast, but your body just doesn't want to go to the same speed. Isn't it weird? Yeah, I'm still high. I'm still I'm still high. How are you? Hello, hi. How high are you? I could say it better yesterday. I don't know how to say it today. Hi. Yeah, I didn't smoke with anybody, brother. I smoked with myself. Oh, we went to brunch with instead of blacking out, it's greening out. I know what the fuck. We went to brunch with Doug and the family. So I went out jogging. I drank 2 beers with before brunch. Brunch was good, dude. Everything was great. We had mimosas. I had this. I had that. I ate a lot. And then the kids, we were we were trying to coerce the kids to go with us up the street. There's a DBA DBA. Yeah, we went to Smokehouse yesterday. Doug, Roxana, the kids. Yeah, you've only met Doug. You haven't met Doug's family. So we were trying to go to the Marriott that has a little outdoor bar with the kids. I'm like, hey, let's take the kids out to the park. Sit down and they have Wi-Fi. So, but the kids once they get home, they get comfortable on the fucking sofa or wherever they go, and they're like, nah, we don't want to go anywhere. So no, you know what, Doug? I'm gonna go home, dude. I think I'm gonna smoke this a little bit, and then I'm gonna go live. Yeah. Cheers, brother. I'm just as thirsty as yesterday. I'm just as thirsty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My cousin landed Saturday. I thought I was gonna see him yesterday, but he says I can get out. He's he lives in. You're taking today off. Yeah. Get some rest. And oh, I'm gonna see him tomorrow. He says, hey, Tuesday I get off early. I'm gonna see him until tomorrow. He's here for a convention in downtown LA. So We're gonna meet somewhere here in North Hollywood. We're gonna do a happy hour for. This is at a Mexican restaurant. It's called Calaveras. Calaveras means skeletons. So we're gonna meet here, 3:30. Happy hours from 3 to 7. I don't know how long he's gonna stay. I don't want to get him too fucked up because I think he has to drive back to Corona, which is like 60 miles away. I'm like, brother, what? You should have just stayed at a hotel near downtown. I mean, we have an aunt that lives in Corona, but I I could have housed them here, but Brenda has her sister staying with her for another 2 days, so I couldn't make that decision. Saturday, Saturday was another day with Doug's brother. He came down again. We celebrated Doug's birthday yesterday. This weekend again. Robert, we were. Oh, Doug hates celebrating his birthday, right? He doesn't like fuck the singing and shit. So yesterday's reservation, I put, please sit us with Mimi, which is you met Mimi, the Asian lady, and I put it's Doug's birthday. So I think she read that it was Doug's birthday. Everybody, well, not everybody, but probably like seven tables yesterday at the brunch. I can hear the waiters and the waitresses singing "Happy Birthday," and Doug kept saying, "Oh my God, that's so fucking embarrassing." So I looked at Roxana and I went, "He doesn't know what's coming. He doesn't know what's coming." So she brings the bill, right? She brings the bill and everything, and I didn't have to remind her. She says, "Oh, honey, one moment, I forgot something." I'm like, "No, she shouldn't have said it like that." Now he knows. He's like, "Oh my God, I know what she's gonna do. I know what she's gonna do." They come with a little fucking carrot cake and they sing you happy birthday. Doug's face is like, "Bro, why did you do this?" I'm like, "Come on, dude. It's 5-0. I would want to fucking celebrate my 5-0, right? 50 years old. That is fucking crazy, dude. I don't even feel 50. I don't even look 50. What the fuck is going on?" It's like Benjamin Button over here. I'm getting younger, bitch. I'm getting younger. Ah, in vitro, I'm maintained in alcohol. Maintained in alcohol. Yeah, that bud got to me last night. I usually go out to the kitchen to eat something, after I drink, just so I don't wake up with that dragon breath. But yesterday I was not only embarrassed. What if I go out there, my son smells the pot on me, right? Maybe he knows what the smell is like. I've never smelled pot on him, but I don't want him to smell pot on me. You know what I mean? That type of shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in here. But yesterday's conversation was fucking crazy, bro. Yesterday was. I remember what I said sometimes. I remember a few lines that I said yesterday. I was looking at the camera, brother, but I was looking past the camera, and I just kept drinking. Oh, Cottonmouth. That Cottonmouth last night, brother, was fucking aggressive. I kept trying to swallow saliva. I'm like, why is this fucking so dry? And I kept drinking this, and I'm like, I know it feels good, but it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop until I fucking caught myself dozing off. I'm like, holy fuck, I gotta go to sleep. Insaciable, insatiable, right, dude? I can drink. Yeah, I before we go anywhere, we have to at least drink 6 beers before we leave, so we can at least pregame at home. I drink way too fast, dude. I don't know why I fucking do that. And of course, you get slammed faster, but it's just the thirsty part of it's just so refreshing to down a beer that is actually cold, right? Nobody wants to fucking nurse a beer and here, let me down this fish tank, warm water. Ugh, nasty. Come on. There was a yesterday I was jogging, right? And I remember the stories of the homeless people that I meet, that I encounter. So this one guy says, "Hey Oscar, how you doing?" He says, "Good." He says, "So what do you do after jogging?" I said, "I usually go home, take a nice shower, then I get ready for my broadcast." He said, "Broadcast?" He said, "What do you do?" Should I just fucking drink and talk to people? He says, no fucking way. He says, yeah. But how much do you drink? I said, enough. Enough. So yesterday he was telling me, what do you mean she's leading? Where is she leading? I don't understand, Daniel. What are you watching? No, the media. They did the same thing with Hillary Clinton. They said Hillary Clinton was leading in every fucking poll, and the voting said otherwise. I don't know why they do that, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they say that. It's so unethical, unprofessional, and unqualified, just like Kamala, right? So the homeless guy that I'm talking to, right? He says, hey, let me tell you a joke, and he told me a joke, right? I said, let me tell you another joke. I said, Kamala wants to be president. He says, I like your dark humor. I like your dark humor. Yeah, Daniel, the media is so fucking sneaky. The media did it before, and the media wants to do it again. They want to place Kamala in such a. It's like they're serving it to you, not to me. I don't believe their bullshit. In a silver platter, like this is the next best option, bro. If the next political option was back in the day, or still is, if you ask me who the meanest politician female is that will actually tell you, give you an answer, a smart political answer, Clinton, right? She's a dog. Go ask this fucking dumbass Kamala. Yeah, we have to work today because tomorrow we work again. She's like a fucking drugged out Dr. Seuss. Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? They've, dude. No wonder she doesn't want to do any fucking interviews because she doesn't know how to fucking answer. There is no political background. There is no plan. Her plan is just avoiding the media. Infrastructure. Ask her what fucking infrastructure is. She wouldn't even fucking know if it would. Dude, I don't even make shit up. I think Robert. I think Robert is more qualified to say these things because I think he follows more in depth because he follows the other people who actually put the videos up and they're the ones that dissect the way her political bullshit is. I watch snippets here and there. Robert is the one that follows, all the conservatives who have the podcasts, and they rip her apart. Yeah, she's no, she's not even unfit. She's not even unqualified. She's not even the fucking candidate. They just put her there. She got installed like a fucking like a bidet, like a bidet. She got installed like a fucking toilet would, dude. That's the worst part about it. In the party, that is the one yelling about democracy is the one that is not even democratic. Here, let me play somebody here without you voting. So fucking democratic of them. That is so. Let me applaud you. Yeah, do as I do. Say it. Do as I do. Do what? Say as I do. Don't do as I say. What is it? Yeah, it's fucking retarded. And the worst part is people who actually hate Trump, right? Which I understand them. I don't hate them. I only hate the part where they're voting for this woman because, oh my God, it's gonna happen. We want a woman president, and I'm thinking, wait, what? Is that all you want? A woman president? We are fucking doomed. But I am glad. I am glad we have the delegates I am glad we have the electoral college. I am glad we have that. This is going to be one of those fucking things where if you saw if you saw 2000 mules, you would understand what I'm about to say. This is where this is where both teams get into action. The injection of ballots is going to be the most stupid numbers. If Biden got 8 million more votes than Obama, which is, come on, how is he more fucking, it doesn't exist, doesn't exist. But if you did watch that movie, it does make sense. But it only makes sense on the term of, yeah, the Blues injected more ballots than the fucking Reds. They got outscored. That if the red team is recording the blue team, injecting what we just saw, what makes you think somebody's not doing it on the other side? Hello, you just knew where to have the cameras, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I saw. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't be fucking one-sided. You're right. I can't be biased. You can't be. Look at this shit. What makes you think that they didn't fucking do it before? So I'm like, wait a minute, right? I was on the fence with that. But at the same time, I'm like, wait, I'm one of those guys who likes to think inside the box, outside the box, right? Flip it, turn it. Flip it, turn it, I'm automatic. What is the name of that song? Flip it, turn it, beat it, pan it, paint it, turn it, pan it, turn-o-matic. I want to play that song. What the fuck is that song called? I know Robert knows it. I know Robert knows it. Um, Technologic. I knew you knew it. I knew you would fucking know that song. Oh fuck! Let's get high again.
Use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, melt, upgrade it, chart it, point it, zoom it, press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, turn it, rip it, drag it, drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fill it, scroll it, find it, view it, cut it, jump and lock it, surf it, scroll it, close it, click it, cross it, crack it, twitch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Technologic. Daft Punk, baby, yeah.
Technologic. Technologic. I use it, break it, fix it, trash it, change it, upgrade it, chart it, point it, zoom it, press it, work it, erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it.
Why didn't I think of this song yesterday when I was high, bro? That would have been a great fucking song to be listening to. Holy fuck! How you doing? Hi. How high are you? I kept saying that. I don't know how many times yesterday. That was fucking hilarious, brother. Robert, you never see me that high. I don't. Maybe you have. I just. I just don't know how people perceive. I don't know. I don't know how you see me. You know what I mean? I can look at myself in the camera, but maybe I sound different. Maybe I look different than what I see myself. I don't know. All I know is I was high as a fucking kite last night. I was,
Scroll it, close it, click it, cross it, crack it, twitch, update it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax,
you have a
rename it,
feeling
touch it,
you
bring it,
I
pay
like
it, watch
Heineken.
it, turn it, leave it, stop,
Just
format it.
I don't know what gave it away. I don't know what gave it away. Was it my American flag? Was it? Was it? I don't know why. Is it my Is it my Holland accent? My Holland accent. Es mi acento, vos. Cheers. Thank you for being here. Well, this isn't fucking TikTok, so I can show you. You said maybe the glasses. You know the glasses are Heineken too. The fuck, fuck, bitch. So my, you didn't believe the glasses are Heineken. Rob, Doug's brother gave me this joint. God, that's stinky as fuck, dude. I smoked that yesterday. I got so high. So high. We should do it again today, but I know. You said it's the joint Heineken. We can dip it in Heineken. Holy fuck. Don't give me any ideas now. Don't give me any ideas. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you threaten me with a good time, miss? Are you a smoker? Are you a? I am trying to read your name. I am grunge. I am grunge. Yay! Robert says, "Hi yo." Oh, you do know her. That means we gotta go to Vegas and smoke out. Hello. We need all the partners we can get. Smoking partners. That's what I'm. Don't. You do know Robert? Really? Damn, we're a family here. I like this shit. What are you doing next Saturday? I am grunge. Well, let me be the fucking chancellor here. Hello? Well, now we are. Now we're talking. You got bad memory? She said, "What, Ben? Bend over, baby." What? I'm sorry. I can't fucking help myself. I'm an asshole. I apologize. The alcoholic kid, not the alcoholic man. The alcoholic is another. So many alcoholics on this fucking world. So, what's your name? What's your name? I am Grunge. That's Robert. I'm Oscar. And Grunge. Yeah, I don't know why I asked that. It says right there, you are Grunge. Wait, are you female or male? You're male. I thought you were female. She's a girl, or or does she identify as a girl? We don't want to fucking we don't want to step on anybody's toes there. See, she says, "I think you'll never know." Fucking liberals. Fucking liberals. You'll never know. Yeah, no woman has ever said thanks, my man. I never heard a woman say that, right? No, I'm just going off of what I'm reading. I've never heard a woman say thanks, my man. Oh, you did push out a baby. Okay. Robert, Robert, listen, if you can lactate, I like you. He said, I love my father. If you're lactating, that is so fucking hot. I would want to suck straight from the fucking source. There's nothing fucking sexier than being squirted on by a woman's breast while she's riding you. That is so fucking delicious. I know. Your milk against my milk. I think you got more than I do. Have you already have you already visited the Heineken Museum in Amsterdam? Never have, brother. He said my milk. How about we do an even exchange? You give me yours, I give you mine. That is so fucking nasty. That is so nasty. I'll give you a cup. You give me a cup. You give me a cup. I'll give you a cup. Holy fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say I drink yours and you drink. Yeah, I don't want to drink. I don't. I don't. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I would enjoy drinking. I enjoy drinking breast milk, dude. Breast milk is so fucking delicious. Have you tried that shit? When Oscar's mom was lactating, I would lactate with my son. Lactated till he was 4 years old. We used to fight for that shit. We used to fight for that. It has every fucking vitamin known to man and women. Now, have you tried it with your coffee? I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Exactly. The workout people is like they're the ones that I will remember the LTH. I will remember the protein. There's a fucking very nice protein in there. You don't like coffee? Well, give me all the milk, baby. Give me all the milk. Don't you worry about my coffee. LCL, LTH, yeah, that protein. I know Robert's looking it up right now. That particular protein that most bodybuilders look for, it is abundantly found in breast milk. You're still trying to dry up. Now, let me ask you this: When you do you pump? Because if you continue to pump, as long as you continue to pump, you'll you'll keep pumping. Oh, so you do milk yourself? Okay, that's even better. The auto stimulation of the of the nipples. Dude, there's nothing healthier than stimulating your own glands, right? Reduces breast cancer. If you can have your partner do it for you, even sexier. And if somebody's enjoying the milk, dude, it's a fucking win-win situation for everybody. Do I like Bud Light? No, I don't like Bud Light. Oh, so you're not doing it anymore. So you want to dry up. So how old's the baby now? Your baby has to be what, between 3 and 4. Your baby's almost 2 months. Wait, what? No, you should don't pump for your baby. Your baby should be the one sucking out of that beautiful fucking spout. Keep the Let the baby drink till he's like 9 months old. Let them suck that that mom's nectar. You gotta feed your son at least 9 months. And don't pump yourself. Let him pump you out. Let him suck that milk out. It's healthy for you and it's healthy for him. So much milk. Let him let him be satisfied. Yeah, I think you're gonna have to save me a cup. That is so fucking delicious. And not even being sexual or corny, but yeah, that milk is amazing. I love that milk. By being too lucky. Now, let me ask you this. That means you don't have small, but you don't have big. You just have the right amount, so it just produces in the perfect container. Right. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's the perfect container. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. No, you got to keep that baby breastfed till he's like 9, up to a year. I mean, the more you breastfeed, the less sick your son will be, and the more much healthier he will become. 8 ounces from each breast, really. That is amazing. That is pretty fucking good. So do you refrigerate it? Put a bag, refrigerate it, put a date on it. So that means you have to be. You're probably late 20s, early 30s, 32, 33, 34. You're in your prime. Everything produces the way it should. 19. Yeah, I was gonna say late 20s, but 19 is. I guess 19 is ideal for not this day and age. I'm not because I'm judgmental. I'm not judging that, but for the most part, women start having babies between 25 and 30, right? Graduation, after college, after this, after that. But 19, hey, grandma started at 16, so grandma started at 16. 19, I think it's an ideal age. 19. When you're 30, he'll be 11. I feel old next to my fucking son. You know, I'm 49, and my son just turned 14. You said that your housewife Freddie. But now let me ask you this: Are you a single mom? Are you taken care of? Is the individual taking care of the kid? Oh, engaged. Does he know that? Does he know that? Is he aware? Oh wow! So he's Illinois. That's when. So he's Navy then. Yeah, Illinois is Navy. That's what Navy trains. Free spirited. So that means he's older than you. By a year. So this is a baby made with love and care. A lot of fucking lust. Yeah, you weren't thinking about getting pregnant, but it happens. Fuck it, you know. And fuck it, you did. Those are the best babies, you know, when you're fucking with all the love in the air. There's no fucks giving. Just that's how my son was made. I wasn't worried about pulling out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm squirting all my fucking milk with with whatever I have left. I was telling Doug that yesterday. When I was making my baby, I remember doing the boom 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 and the bang bang bang. And when I shot my shot, I'm like, you know what? There's a baby being made right now. I felt it. I'm like, yep, I want to be a dad. And lo and behold, a couple weeks later, she says, "Do you know what?" She thought I was gonna go. She thought I was gonna be mad about it. She thought I was gonna say, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I said, "No fucking way." And my mind just went back to that moment where I knew I was gonna become a dad. And I was like, "Holy fuck, that is fucking amazing," and an amazing fucking. Yeah, if I ever had a porn channel, I think I would have had a lot of followers. A lot of followers. Oh look, Mr. Micro Penis. Mr. Micro. Yeah, satisfaction is one of those things that is always needed. It doesn't matter how old you are. People don't like to talk about it, but you know what? The whole fucking sexual pleasure is the most fucking amazing thing. It'll keep you happy. It'll keep you healthy. It'll keep you young. It'll it'll keep you out of trouble. Make your partner happy. People, it's like a stigma, right? It's like nobody talks about masturbation. Nobody talks about any of these issues because everybody thinks, oh my god, yeah, don't, it's so ew. I mean, come on, everybody does it. Everybody should. Everybody should fucking have a healthy sexual relationship, even if it's with yourself, right? I can't find a partner, dude. There's so many ways of you getting off. You have no fucking idea. I don't have a doll. I don't have any of that. I'm not. I don't have all that. I don't have a blow up doll. I'm not saying people who do. Dude, are you that desperate? Sometimes you like to have a fucking companion at home. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But what do you do with a doll, anyways? Imagine by the time you fucking finish your blowing that shit up, you're tired. Like fuck this. I don't want to fuck you tonight. I don't want to fucking. I'll fuck you tomorrow. I maybe silicone. You know, have you watched Asian porn? I would want to try it. Anything, anything that I have to blow up, I don't want to do anything with it. I wouldn't want to try. Oh, you wouldn't not want to try, or you would want to try it. You said work for it. Work for it. I wouldn't want to try it. I remember back in the 80s, I used to pass out flyers for this particular store. It was called Leslie's Place. It was like a lingerie place, like a lingerie store. Work for the blowy. Yeah, but even a blowjob, it's not enough for a man. You know, it's like I mean, I get the satisfaction of being pumped, but sometimes you need the boom 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 and the bang bang bang. Like you need more than just you know the woman giving you a handy or a blowy. You need more than that. I mean, at least I do. So so this one store called Leslie's Place. It was all lingerie. They sold dildos and they sold men's clothing, sexual pleasure clothing and women's shit and whatever. They used to have a little blow up sheep. Why a sheep? Don't ask me. I remember, if I can only remember what it was called, it was like a miniature sheep, but it had a little hole in the back. And I'm like, dude, that is so fucking. What is the word today? Cringe. The word the young use, cringe. I'm like, bro, you have a right hand or a left hand. Just use that. You can't be that fucking weird to have, right? You can't be that weird just to have something. No, I have fun with my left hand, with my right hand. That's all I need. But I'm gonna lube a little fucking plastic blow up sheep so I can. Yeah, that's I want to be able to do all that. You know what the worst part is? The worst part is what if you pass, right? What if it gives you a heart attack at some point? You're like, oh, you die, and somebody walks in to find you. Oh, he died fucking a sheep, a blow up sheep. Yeah, I don't. It's weird. I rather leave weird out of the picture. I want to die being weird, but I don't want to die being cringe. Like imagine my son finding all this weird right memorabilia shit, blow up dolls and and handcuffs and what the I no I wouldn't want. Yeah, that'd be fucking weird. That would be weird as fuck though. Although I've never hidden anything from my son, he's met most of my female friends that I've had. I mean, they've been not girlfriends, if you will, but most female friends. His mom always asks, "So where did you go?" And he asks my son, "I'm like, why don't you fucking ask me? Who are you, the fucking FBI?" But see, my son, she speaks Spanish. My son doesn't speak Spanish. I mean, he does, but he doesn't speak it when he shouldn't. Because one day we went out to meet a Brazilian girlfriend, and when we came back, the first thing she did is, "Where did you guys go?" And I said, "Dude, why don't you fucking ask me where I'm? What are you, the fucking FBI?" So my son looked at me like kind of worried, and I said, "Papito, Tell your mom where you went. You went to see dad's friend. So in his head, he's like, oh, yeah, mom, I went to see dad's friend. See, in English, friend is just gender neutral. A friend is a friend. There's no frienda, there's no friendo, right? There's no boy, there's no girl. So I've never taught my son how to lie. I just taught him how to fucking speak English. Because if I taught him Spanish, he'd be in trouble, and I wouldn't. So yeah, we went to dad's friend's house, and like, see, never had to lie. Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, when he met, you know what I mean? Especially if you're interrogating your own son. I feel fucking bad for the kid. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, you're supposed to be asking me. Don't ask the kid. That's fucking stupid. The kid should listen. The kid was in there. The kid is in there for the ride. You know, he met Giselle. Giselle loved my son, and she spoke Portuguese, right? She was always speaking Portuguese to him. Oh, meu menino lindo, and whatever, you know. I speak Portuguese, so she would treat him with all the respect and the charm and the. I I fell in love with this fucking Brazilian woman. I knew she was married. She told me she was a trophy wife. I fell in love with this fucking woman. We were doing the boom 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 and the bang 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 like 3 4 times a week. And one day, exactly like how I felt with my son, like when I let myself go, I'm like, oh. And I said, we just made a beautiful baby. She said, what the fuck are you talking about? He said, I know how this feels. 3 weeks later, she told me she was going to fucking Rio to get an abortion. What a fucking bitch. I never talked to her again. Never talked to her again. Never talked to her again. The most banging body. She was a 50. I forget how old she was, but she had the most fucking amazing Brazilian body. She told me she was a trophy wife. I didn't believe her. I I almost met her husband. I mean, I used to go to her house. One day, we're out to dinner, and we come back, and I said, "Babe, the kid needs to use the bathroom. Can we go inside?" So she calls the husband, and mind you, this is a story that we made up. I studied in Brazil. I speak Portuguese. So we met in Rio when I was there as a student. So her husband couldn't think about, oh, you guys are lovers. You know, we didn't want him to think of that. So when she called him, we are at his house outside, and she calls him speaking Portuguese. She says, honey, remember that friend I told you about? He's here with his son. We're going to go inside. Why don't you come downstairs and meet him? Excuse me. She said, why don't you come downstairs and meet him? And this is all in Portuguese, and I can hear his broken Portuguese. Like he's an Anglo, but he's has a fucking nice conversation with his wife in Portuguese. I'm like, he does speak Portuguese. The guy never came down. We were in his fucking kitchen. This was his house. We were in his kitchen. She made coffee for my son. My son used to be a coffee drinker, so he drank his coffee. I mingled with her, and I said, I wonder if your husband has cameras up here. I'm pretty sure he does somewhere. You know, it's hidden. This is his fucking house. She always told me she was a trophy wife. After that day, I believed her. He never fucked her. He never took her anywhere unless there was an event that he needed an arm candy. Then he would take her. I've googled her name and his name. There are they are at these fancy events. Only when there was an event, he would be happy to have her again. As arm candy. Other than that, nobody was fucking this lady. When I came in, I was like, holy shit. The sexual energy with this woman was the most fucking amazing I've ever had. Yeah, not even no, not if you think I had sexual energy with Claudia, no, this woman was the fucking best. And natural. There was nothing surgically implanted. Breast, legs, thighs, everything was Brazilian made. Fucking amazing. And some amazing fucking. Until she decided to, get an abortion. I'm like, what the fuck? That is. Makes me sick to my stomach. It still does. It still makes me sick to my stomach thinking this woman went to get it. At the end of the day, abortion rights. The woman should have the last say. Can a man? No, but she's already had 3 kids before. She didn't see. Look, we became so acquainted. We became so comfortable with each other. When she told me what she wanted to do, and I kind of agreed with her. I said, listen. She says, why don't we just fall in love and just drop out and go somewhere? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know what you're asking me, but fucking, I'll do it if you're willing to do it. She used to live in a $2.5 million home, so it was easier for me to say yes to the fact that I can start anywhere else. But I think she was going to have a more difficult time leaving the husband because he's the one that with the money, right? Exactly. You think she was going to fucking leave me, right? I just the general guy who just goes to work from 8 to 4, rather than being a stay at home mom and getting paid for the bills and everything else. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get an abortion. Fuck this guy. And that's what she did. She decided to stay with the money, with the 2.5 million dollar home, with a man that doesn't fucking respect her back, rather than just having somebody that loves you and, hey, listen, I paid. So she used to get a stipend from her husband. Every month she would get like $1,000. I forget how much she would get. She never told me, but I'm pretty sure she got something. Like she was like she was a fucking paid wife. She had a fuck. What is that card called? She had a Jaguar. The brand new Jaguars that were coming out back then were electric Jaguars. So her battery had just fried for some fucking reason. And she asked if I could replace the battery. She says, Oscar, can you pay for the battery? I paid for her fucking battery. I got her husband's email and I sent him the information so he can go pick up the battery and he can replace it at home. It was one of those easy steps, like left, right, whatever. The. Anyways, she said, "Baby, I'll pay you back. Don't worry about it." It's like $200 for the fucking bat. I'm like, why am I fucking paying for this shit? Shouldn't the fucking husband be paying for it? The husband Never reply with an email saying, "Oh, thank you for doing this with my wife." Nothing. One day, just to fuck with her, I said, I emailed her husband. I said, "I don't know what happened to Giselle, but I hope she's okay. And tell her she doesn't have to pay me for the battery." just, just to fuck with her. She texted me back one last time. She says, "Stop texting me and stop bothering my husband." The husband never knew she got pregnant and all that shit. The husband never knew I was fucking her 5 times a week. Anyways, and if he did, he's got video, he's got pictures. Bye. Yeah, but I never did that. I would never do that. Remember that? Remember that story, Robert, when I told you that Lebanese chick that I was dating? Beautiful. Ma, when I first fucking met her, the most beautiful young girl. I was 40, she was 30. She did everything a man can expect from a woman, you know? She even gave me a sponge bath one time. She bathed me, she cooked for me, she treated me fucking well. And I treated her well in return, right? It was everything was reciprocal. But there were times where she would say, "Babe," she would look in the fridge, she said, "Babe, you're running out of beer. Let me go buy you some." I'm like, "No, it's a fucking Monday. I just came here for the Laker game. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to sleep early. I'm gonna go to work." And then she would leave. She's like, "No, no, no. I gotta treat my man the right way. I want you to have everything all the time." And she would just take off. And I said, "There's something wrong with this fucking bitch." And Doug would say, "No, dude, she loves you, dude. Imagine a woman who sucks your dick and does this and that." I'm like, "Dude, I understand that. But the minute she leaves the house and she says, 'Let me go get,' there's a red fucking flag. What is she doing?" And I said, I even asked Doug's wife. I said, "Roxana, when have you gone to buy him beer?" She says, "Never." I said, "I know. There it is, dude. We haven't even fucking seen this in movies. There's no female that says, 'Oh, let me stop my world so I can get you more beer.' It does not fucking exist." So, anyways, long story short, I found out that she had a fiance. So whenever she stepped out to do me the favors, she would get on the phone with her fiance. That's what she was doing. What she was doing until I connected the dots. I'm like, "Oh, it makes sense now. What a fucking cunt." Until I finally realized who that fiance was, and I called the guy. I introduced myself on Instagram. When I told the guy would not fucking believe me until I sent him my number. I said, "Brother, listen, I live in the vicinity. I am in the 818 area code. I have spent time at her address. Here's a picture of my son inside her living room." And he fucking flipped out. He says, "No, bro." He says, "That's the apartment I pay for her." And I was like, "What the fuck?" He says, "Do you have any fucking naked pictures of her?" And I'm like, "Even if I did, that's between her and I, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?" He goes, "No, that's my fiance." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Brother, I hate to break it to you, but I've been fucking your fiance for the past 6 months." That guy's life, that guy's world was shattered. I know. I mean, mine wasn't shattered because I wasn't expecting to marry a 30-year-old. You know what I mean? That whole I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna. I was never thinking of marrying a 30-year-old. Marriage is not in my vocabulary, anyways. But was I having fun with a 30-year-old when I was 40? I'm like, fuck yeah, this is amazing, fucking amazing. She cooks for me. She does this. She does that. She's a very smart girl. She has her own job. She pays this. She pays that. Did I think about moving in with her? Fuck no. Because I knew there was something missing. I kept every night. I was like, um, what is that fucking detective? Yes, that. Anyways, every night I was like, I mean, I wouldn't spend time on it, but I would think, I know she's lying. I'm gonna catch her one of these days, and I did. And she got mad at me because I told her fiance, "You're a fucking asshole, Oscar. You're gonna die. You're gonna whatever the fuck." I'm like, "You've been lying to three people, to yourself, to your fiance, and to me, and you're calling me the fucking bad person. What the fuck is wrong with you?" Doug says, "You should have just fucking shut the fuck up and kept fucking her." And I'm like, I don't, I don't know, dude. I'm not that out of spite. Imagine I can't get an erection just because I'm out of spite. No, I want that. I want there to be that action and interaction where she wants to be with me and I want to be with her. I wouldn't want to be with her again. I mean, now that I see her pictures and she still looks good, yeah, I wouldn't mind fucking tapping that ass again. She still looks good. I still follow. I mean, I don't follow her, but I, she got a, she had an open heart surgery last year. Imagine how much of a bad heart she had. Fucking bitch, bad heart. That was She was gorgeous, Robert. If you, I think, have I shown you pictures of her, Robert? She is fuck. She's a fucking doll, bro. She's a little model. Everything she did was amazing. There has not been one thing that she's not done. The cooking, the baking. I mean, she's Muslim, so she didn't kiss me the way a real woman. But everything else she did, everything else sexually, she was good at doing everything else. And if there was room for improvement, I would say, babe, 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 babe. No teeth, more lips. No teeth. She was a fast learner. No, I think, yeah, I think I did talk to her. I think I did show you her picture. But she was a fucking model. I mean, you've seen my Facebook page. Yeah, she was a fucking firecracker, brother. And she has been the only person who I have brought into Doug's world, if you will. She was a she was a photographer, and the minute she saw Sophia, she's like, "Oh my God, Sophia, you're so beautiful, you're so cute. Can I take pictures of you?" And Doug says, "Yeah, go ahead." So she became Sophia's professional photographer. She's a good photographer. She did a good photography session for Sophia one time. Dude, Sophia has gone from like being a 5-year old, now she's like 10, 11, and she's tall. I'm like, baby, you're growing so fucking fast. Holy shit. Life. I think I'm more excited watching her grow than my son. Like, I take her flowers every Sunday, dude. She's I love that little girl, dude. She's always been so loving with me. She would always come and hug me, and I still do. I still like. I mean, come on, you you grow your love your warmth. Like with my son, I know he doesn't show it to me like she does. My son is like, yeah, like the boy thing, right? It's like I'm too much of a man. I never grew up. I never grew out of loving my father or my brothers. Whenever I see my dad, I kiss him on the cheek. Whenever I see my brother, I kiss him on the cheek. It's a manly thing. It's a respectful thing. Whenever I see Robert from the Italian restaurant, that's the first thing I do. I give him a hug and I give him a big fucking kiss on the cheek. In Brazil, you give two, but it's females. Females, you give two kisses. Charlie would be the only man that I would kiss on the cheek, but you don't kiss on the cheek. You just put cheek to cheek, and right? Yeah, there's so many respectful things that people don't do anymore. Not because you respect them, but because you love them. Charlie, I would do that with Charlie. I still do that with Robert. I wish my son had that respect for me, but he doesn't. I kiss him on the cheek, and I tell my son, that kid is growing up too fucking fast. The love for children, brother, will never fucking die. I used to take care of my little cousin. I was a kid myself. I was probably what 15, 16, and I would take care of my little cousin Joshua. Maybe 1, 2 years old. He would always love playing with me. So we would stay up watching TV and playing whatever the fuck he wanted to play with his toys. Then his mom would come over, give me 30, $40 for the night. And I was like, okay, I got babysitting money. I will try to get up early in the morning tomorrow, Robert, because I didn't jog tonight. And it's already 8:26, right? 26th of August. I want to meet with my cousin tomorrow to drink a few. But if I miss tomorrow jogging, that'll be the second day in a row. I can't miss 2 days in a row. I will do everything in my fucking power as of right now. I can go to sleep at midnight and still get up at 5, 4:30, 4 hours, 5 hours. If I sleep, and I want to go jog for an hour, it needs to be done in an hour. I used to do 6 miles in an hour. I don't have that speed anymore. My back doesn't allow it. Right? It's not because I'm not fast. Just that I jog slower than I did before. I can do a 9 minute mile. I can do a 9 minute mile. I can go and just go. Fruit. I used to do 7 minute miles. Holy fuck, dude! I was fast. The fastest I've ever done is 8 minute mile all around. Six, 8 times 6, 48 minute, 48 minute, 10K. I did a 48 minute 10K, 6 miles in 48 minutes. And mind you, it's not a straight line because if you go down Burbank Victory Boulevard, I went up the bridge so that I'm still going uphill. So you got to take those conditions. When I'm coming back, I'm coming uphill, not going. So the conditions of you working your ass off just to maintain that speed. And that day was exactly the day that I got the epidural. That shit was, dude. After 2 days, I can taste the fucking medicine. I can taste the epidural, like the taste of the medicine inside the epidural. I can taste that shit. I'm like, this shit is nasty, right? Because it goes in your blood. So the more you run, it flushes your blood. I can taste every fucking medicine in my body. I'm like, this shit is nasty, dude. And then 6 days later, 6 days later, I kid you not, I was living the worst fucking nightmare of my life. Like I had a like I had blinders, and I was nauseous, and I was thinking about how to kill myself for like 30 some days. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what did I do? Like, until I realized, wait a minute, I got a shot, an epidural. That's what it was. But of course, you don't think about those events at that moment, right? So I kept jogging, and I'm like, every night I was like, why do I feel like woozy? Like something's going on in my body. Like something is. Is it the medicine? I can taste the medicine. Is that what it is? Then I would drive Uber and I would tell people my experience. People say, "Oh my God, honey, I got one of those shots with my son. They told me I had postpartum depression." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what they fucking tell you, because they want to make up something that doesn't have to do with the shot. Because the minute you say the medicine is what's bad, they'll stop administering it. Big pharma is about to lose more money, right? That's why they fucking say, "Oh, you have, man, you have postpartum depression. You have this, you have that." And like, bitch, that fucking medicine fucks you up. How prove it? If every woman wrote down their on their diary how they felt, we would have a conclusion that it's the medicine is the procedure and not the fact that you had a baby. Postpartum depression for me is a made up fucking bullshit. Remember the same fucking thing happened with when Lindsay Lohan had the effect of, oh, she has acid reflux, heartburn, bitch. You think she had heartburn? She couldn't sing because she had heartburn? I don't fucking think so. But you see, nowadays everything is so fucking credible because it's a doctor who's saying it. Imagine Dr. Fauci. How much shit did he get it fucking away with? Dr. Fauci, one of these days, this guy is gonna get. He has what's coming to him, whether it's legal. Yeah, I don't want anybody to listen to this shit and say, "Yeah, I want to go after him. I want to." No, don't. I'm not saying this guy deserves the death penalty. I'm not saying that. We found out that these motherfuckers were pushing all these drugs into people that they shouldn't have, right? Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. Robert, I remember being stuck in the whole fucking. We were stuck in a rut thinking about this pandemic and shit. And I was never worried about anything. I was worried about other people. Like, why are you thinking that this virus is supposed to take over your life? Why are you thinking that this virus should change your life? Why do you think this? You were already afraid of living. Now you're afraid of dying. So you've never lived, but now you're afraid of dying. People will always fucking have that, right? Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna get fired. I can't do this. I want to get fired. I can't. So you were already afraid of living. So you never lived life like it's supposed to be lived. And I'm not saying no fucks given, right? You should give a fuck. I mean, there's a legality behind whatever the fuck you want to do, right? Don't go to jail, but at least have that leisure. I'm just saying, hey, you know how much fun I had? I gave no fucks. I had that dinner. I had that wine. I had that girl. She gonna call me back? Who gives a fuck? I don't know. I don't care. You know what I mean? That type of thing. That's. I want to wake up. I want to wake up happy. I don't want to wake up thinking, wait, did she take my wallet? Where am I? Why am I in jail? You know what I mean? That type of thing, dude. I always been the guy who says, you, I, fun, and they look at you like, who the fuck are you? Smack that bitch up. The amount of beautiful women that I've gone out with is not because I paid them, not because I forced them, not because I coerced them, but the amount of fucking beautiful princesses that I've had. It doesn't matter if I fuck them or not. The amount of beautiful women that I've had just with me, presenting myself as such, a gentleman. If it didn't go to the next step, maybe I didn't pry enough, but at the same time, I respected their boundaries, right? Some of them are like, we're going out, but no is no. I'm like, you can't say no. It's like I haven't even fucking done anything. Like you're going out with me, like you're putting a, like you're being disrespectful, right? I said, you know what? Why don't you just give me a chance of taking you out to dinner? And they have. So they will forever have that impression of a real man than everybody else. So after me, I'm pretty sure they said, I wish I still had Oscar. I wish that guy was still here. I wish that man would have fucking pulled my chair. I wish that guy would have done this for me. I would. Yeah, you don't want to be remembered by the guy who says, well, who fucked me better? No, who treated you better? Who respected you the best? I want to be that guy. And guess what? For the most part, I've always been remembered like that. Rip, rest in peace. And you know what? The last girl who I was with, I mean the first girl who I was with. Yeah, rest in peace. She is. I When I first met her, I was probably like 19 or 20. She was 4 years younger than me, so she must have been 16. She had just turned 16. I was 20. No, we did mess around, but I mean, yeah, we did mess around, but we did mess around. I went out. to do what I wanted to do. I went down to Brazil. I did my studies. I came back to Honduras. I met her. We stayed friends. We stayed friends, and she got married. We would always text each other, like like love messages and shit. Like fuck, you were my you. It's not that I was her first. She wasn't my first, and I wasn't her first. But it was like the first fucking puppy love like we had. And last week, or is it 2 weeks ago? I texted her because she was here. She was here in the United States in June, and I know she had cancer. She was looking for a doctor, whatever the fuck she was looking for. I gotta take a leak. Smack my bitch. So her mom would always call her Nena. I remember her mom calling her Nena, right, like baby. So I used to text her the same way, right? I used to call her, gotta go lay down, do your thing, brother. So her mom would always call her Nena, and I used to text her, Nena, call her Nena. So I texted her on WhatsApp a few times. Nena, where are you? Nena, you disappeared. And I get a message from her, but it says she passed away. This is her mom. God, nobody has ever fucking broken my heart that way. Nobody has ever broken my heart that way. That night, I was even live with you guys. That night, I think I held back the tears. I held back the fucking pain. I don't think I've ever been that fucking hurt. Like, oh my God, dude. What the fuck? That was one for the books. That hurt me so fucking bad. That hurt me so bad. I mean, I guess it still does, but it stings, but it doesn't hurt as much. Life just comes at you full force, full throttle. You're never gonna slow it down. You can't stop it. People come, people go. Yeah, that one was very, very. That one was so fucking sad. Yeah, that one was. I'm looking at the 20 new administrative jobs in Burbank. Bookkeeper, assistant in Glendale. Yeah. Runner, office assistant in Burbank. Yeah. Event operations coordinator. Yeah, I don't fucking see this. Front office coordinator, receptionist. Beverly Hills Plastic Surgery, but this is says Burbank, California. I don't fucking. Receptionist, $20 an hour. Clerical support. Staff accountant, South Pasadena, West Hollywood. Administrative assistant, Burbank, Pasadena, La Cañada. Tagalog. Front desk agent, $90 an hour. Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Los Angeles, Pasadena, Los Angeles. You know, all these places they offer you a position. They think you're. I mean, then again, there's people making. I don't know what's the lowest people can make today. What is the lowest people can make today? I have no idea what the minimum wage is. Just $16, 17. They can pay up to 20 if that company has more than 25 employees. Then you can start earning more than $20 an hour. Other than that, brother, you need to have 2 to 3 different fucking jobs in California. That's how fucked up it's become. People have been wanting to fucking leave California for the same fucking reason. I would have left already if I didn't have a son. I would have been long gone saying bye, bitch. Right? But yo, Adriana D'Amico in the house. How are you? Holy shit! I was on my way. On my way out. On my way out. I've been on here for. I'm good. I'm good. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Yesterday, I don't know if you were here yesterday. Yesterday was one of those days where, holy shit! Why did I do that on a Sunday? But hey, it felt good. We had brunch. We had mimosa. We had beer. We had marijuana. Holy fuck! Yesterday was a blast. I know. I know. I said the same thing. I said, "Oh, geez," in the morning. I'm like, "Fuck." It took me a while to recover. Like it took me a while to recover. It took me the whole day to recover. Actually, I didn't even jog today. Like that's how fuck. No, it's not. I mean, I wasn't. I wasn't messed up. I was just kind of like mentally tired. I guess. I had the biggest lunch: chicken, rice. I had a lot of hot sauce, and I fell asleep. And I woke up 2 hours later. Like it's 8 o'clock. Like oh fuck. I didn't go jogging. I could have gone jogging. But you know what? It's okay. We'll take a break, right? Nobody's dying. I dropped 15 pounds, so at least that's working. But yesterday I smoked something that comes in the little packet. It smells potent. Whew, that shit is it is nasty, but it is good. I just don't know how much to smoke. Like I took a first drag, right? And I'm like, okay, this is good. But then I came inside the house, the apartment, and I'm like, yeah, I think I can do a bigger one. But see, the thing is, when you inhale it and you keep it for longer, then it fucks you up in more different ways than one. And yeah, that's what I did yesterday. Yesterday's high was like so fucking completely. I mean, you can go back and watch the replay. Like I am completely high the whole fucking time, and it's the enhancement of feelings, sensations, even visual. Yesterday I told you I can these letters back here. I was I was so high. I told you guys I can hear these fucking letters dropping behind me. That's how high I was last night. Like holy fuck, dude. You become so sensitive to the hearing. I I became the fat Spider Man. The spidey senses were enhanced. But I was laughing about it, like holy fuck, like I know what's happening. I just don't know how it's recording. I don't I don't know. Wait a minute, what the fuck is this? There's something on my carpet that feels like metal. I just don't know what it fucking is. How are you doing? How are you doing, Andrea D'Amico? You know, I bought this chicken made made for tacos. Any meat that you make on the skillet or the plancha, whatever the fuck you're using, it's supposed to be a little bit higher heat, so it becomes crystallized, not dried up, but it cooks well. And my son's mom, for some reason, I don't know what the fuck it is. Why hasn't she learned this shit? She likes to cover shit. Rice, you can cover rice because rice ends up cooking better when you cover it. But not meat. It becomes soggy and becomes wet and becomes unsavory. If you did put flavor in it, now it becomes the flavor goes into the water. So now it becomes bland shit. Anyways, she's older than I am. She's cooked more times than I have. I am pretty sure. But she always does the same fuck up. She said, I didn't like them. And I tasted it. And I said, yeah, exactly. You vapor it, you seasoned it, you vapored it. Now everything just went to the water and we're fucked. So I just added a little bit. I added a little bit of garlic salt to it. I heated it up. I put it on my rice, and I added the hot sauce on top of the chicken and the rice. Mixed it up. I had the most amazing plate of minced, not no, not minced, diced chicken, right, and rice. It was fucking perfect. And she had a little medley of like a fajita plate. She added the medley of yellow and orange peppers, which gave it a touch. You know, colorful touch. Amazing taste. After I added the on top, and I said, "Why the fuck did she do that?" Listen, common sense, you would think is common, right? So whenever she opens the freezer, I have two cups upside down. I wash them, I dry them outside, I put them up upside down so they can drain the fucking water from. There's nothing on. Anyways, when I opened my fucking freezer today, both cups are standing up. I'm like, this fucking woman doesn't understand that you don't want fucking soap on the bottom. Everything should just come down. See, I rinse everything correctly, but let them dry with the bottom mouth open on the bottom. Get the water out. It's fucking common sense. My freezer, I opened it today. Both cups are standing up. I'm like, this fucking bitch just a fucking moron? It fucking bugs the fuck out of me. You have no idea how that shit bothers me. I'm like, are you a fucking moron? If I, okay, now, if I dry them, if they're dry already, you put them up, that's fine. They're already dry. But I know they weren't dry. They were wet. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is right. You have no idea. Andrea D'Amico. This woman has no fucking common sense. This woman has no common sense. I, I'm gonna. She'll, she'll die never fucking knowing what is real, what is true, what is correct, what is perfect. Never. But she's on the fucking phone 24/7. Like, I come home, she's on the phone. On the phone. She's on the fucking phone. She's watching this. She's watching this. Hey, there's not 1 minute she's not on the fucking phone. Well, when I call her, no fucking answer. And she gives you the fucking stupidest answers. No, she gives the stupidest advice. She says, "Yeah, honey, and cold nights, yeah, don't drink, don't drink hot chocolate. Are you wearing your jacket? Yeah, you shouldn't drink it. Yeah, your chest is not gonna like it. You're gonna get the biggest flu. Yeah, don't do that." You're like, what the fuck? What does your fucking drinking hot chocolate have to do with not having a sweater? What? Yeah, yeah. Her common sense is just completely shot, and she gives the worst fucking advice. She's giving people advice on what the fuck she saying the other day. Oh no, this is the worst part. My son likes a dish that she makes that I fixed one time. She adds sour cream. She adds what the hell am I doing here? She takes spaghetti, right? Then she adds sour cream to it. Then she adds salt, maybe. Because when I had her spaghetti one time, I'm like, okay, where the fuck is the flavor? Like, what? Why would you fucking make this when it doesn't taste great? But my son says, "Oh, mom is making me pasta." I said, "Papito, you're either eating it because she made it, or you're just hungry." But of course, I was asking myself, so, Vito, so what is so good about your mom's pasta? She says, oh, she made it. I like it. She said, you never had this pasta before. I've taken you to the restaurant. You've eaten real pasta. That doesn't resemble anything close to anything flavorful. She said, what would you add to it? So here I get to work and work. I go fucking buy my pesto. I put my pesto with a little fucking milk because she's already using, the the dairy product on this fucking thing. So now I throw the pasta on top of what I'm cooking, and then I just do the wrist thing and flip, flop, mix. Add a little bit more milk. Add a little bit more of another dollop of pesto. Mix it up, and I serve it to my son. And he says, "Oh, and the Parmesan cheese, right? It's hot. The skillet is hot. The pan is hot. You add the Parmesan cheese to the one serving that you're about to serve, the one serving that you're about to plate. You add the fucking cheese to it. You plate it, and your son goes, 'What do you know about this?' He says, 'What?' So now she does it. Come on, it's so fucking simple. So now she does the same fucking thing. I don't. I've never gone to cooking school. I've never picked up a fucking cooking book, and I know how to perfect the recipe. Oh, so she puts the boiling water, right? She grabs the spaghetti out of the fucking box, and I see her doing this. She breaks the oh my god! I almost lost it. I almost lost it. I almost fucking lost it. I My OCD said, "Oscar, shut the fuck up." She she did that. She did that. She did that. Oh my fucking god! That was the most horrible shit I've ever seen in my life. Like the water's already boiling. Put the spaghetti in there. It'll swirl in the next 10 seconds. It'll just right. It'll just succumb to the vapor, the water, the temperature. That noodle, that hard stick will become a noodle in just less than 30 seconds. No, oh my god. Yeah, that shit fucking. How you doing? Listen, I'm gonna go eat something before I fucking fall asleep. It was nice to see you. Thank you, Adriana Amico, for spending time with me. I can do another beer. I know I can, but I'd rather go eat something because I can feel it. Anyways, I will catch you guys on the other side. Thank you for being here. Let me log out of let me log out of Rumble. Hasta